Now let's see. $100,000 dream gaming room. You interested? I'm a little interested. Faze's stuff was cool. I feel like swag, face swag. I feel like his room was just like at his house, like at his mom's house. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was the actual stream house. They still do a stream house for them? Oh no, I heard Faze is in a rough spot. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not sure who this guy is.
Office. Today, I am finally gonna be revealing my $100,000 setup. That's right. That's a lot of money.
I don't have any of this technology.
Laser
I've
beam.
had a few setups in my day, and I'm very proud of where we've come as a channel. You know, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, so to see the progress over the years
Each Anali?
really cool. And I think
Am I close?
You're really gonna like my new.
Can you capitalize those letters? Lock.
Well, I do. So that's
Lynn. Lachlan. Oh, okay. I know who Lachlan is. I mean, I've heard the name.
Kind of an update from The Office as well.
But let's check it out.
If you guys watch The Office Store on the Power channel, you would have seen everything. Now, that is a month, 2 months ago, so I thought I'd fill in, you know, the update of The Office.
Could you imagine like being a content creator on that level?
Down there.
It's gotta be goated.
Behind the loser fruit skin. This is Studio A. We didn't actually get to show it off in the Office Tour video because it was like part of a skit. Let's see what's going on in here. Wait, you're not supposed to be. Oh. Don't think we're going to show you guys that just yet. So it's only been a month or two, but we've already used Studio A to film a bunch of stuff. Lannon's used it for a couple shorts. You may have seen Kimchi eating some cheese down here. Originally for Studio A, we were going to have a pentagram, which is like that weird white thing that comes up the walls, but that was like 20, 30 grand. So instead, we got these, which are just different wallpapers that come down with different colors. We got a black one, a green one, and a white one. Have we used the white one?
Oh, it looks like him.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Okay, we have used it. All right. I don't know much. All right. And then this is kind of just like, yeah, all the cameras we have. So we've got a nice little charging rack for all of the battery needs. All the cameras, gimbals, camera.
Remember when we watched Mr. Beast's camera room? It was like a fucking little, like a mini kitchen in there almost even.
What do we use the Polaroid camera for? The Polaroid wall, obviously. There's everybody that works at Power or friends of Power who have visited the office so far. Got a nice little collection on the wall of epic gamers. You see yourself? That means you're epic. That's me. Oh, and that's Kimchi. Speaking of Kimchi, he's just around the corner. Hey, buddy. What's going on? What's going on, buddy? Anything to say to the camera? Sorry, buddy, you can't eat it. So Kimchi's obviously the first office dog here. I do plan to have Otto, my dog here, down soon. I've just got a bunch.
That's
of
a nice looking doggo too.
And then yeah, keen to have him here. So you're gonna have Otto soon. You're gonna be good friends, okay? I hope so. Other additions that are new to the office, we have this big Red Bull fridge. Big thank you to Red Bull. This has been getting smashed.
I'll take a fridge, Red Bull, if you don't mind.
Doing all these shoots. Really awesome to have some great partners with us at the Power office. Red Bull being one of them. Now this is
we'll put it right there in the backdrop. Let everybody know.
If you watch the 24-hour Power live stream at PAX. Now this is a soundproof booth. We didn't have one at the office, but now we do. Thanks to YouTube Gaming, by the way. Obviously, they helped us sponsor the event and make it possible. But this thing costs like 15, 20 grand. So we're not gonna leave that there. We're gonna take it back to the office. It's a bit controversial at the placement of it right now. It's blocking a little bit of the mojo. So we're probably gonna move it to another room at one point, but it costs like $1,000 to move it every time. So you're living and learn. But yeah, it's a fully soundproof room. Obviously I'm in here with a lav mic, so it's like whatever. Obviously you can hear me, but it's pretty soundproof, right? Like, you have a meeting here and no one's really hear what you're talking about. But yeah, this will be used for meetings and will be used for general purpose things because yeah, it's soundproof and that's lovely to have. So this room, obviously the girls just did a 50-hour live stream in here. They did 50 hours in here straight, and yeah. Anything to say?
Jesus.
We haven't had a lot of sleep.
Yeah, 50 hours. I don't know what the convincers been doing. It's like not down for that. Now, for those of you who want a podcast room update, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Nah, it's just like
it's not looking good, bruv.
They operate a lot for the 50-hour stream. So like, look, just let us cook. Podcasts, it'll happen eventually. Maybe. This is one of my favorite beanbags of the office. It's very comfortable, and people have already slept on it, especially during the live stream. I may have done it during a live stream. Now my setup, this is the final form, or almost final form, but I actually got to see it way earlier. This was my first reaction. Okay, so this is my first time seeing the setup. It's not done yet, right? Like it's work in progress, right? Like, here we go, fingers crossed. Oh, whoa, it's actually like kind of done. I thought it wasn't done. Okay, this is actually sick. I'm actually excited now. Okay, this is actually epic. This is a
It
setup.
does look sweet,
This
dude.
is a setup. Alrighty, well here we go. We finally got here, the setup tour. Again, this is definitely the most expensive setup I've ever had making content on YouTube. So a big thank you to you guys for making it all possible. This is me reinvesting into the content. Let's have a look inside. Kimchi. Kimchi's not allowed in the office. Only because it's carpet. Alrighty, here we are, biggest room I've ever had for a setup. I'm gonna kind of break it down for you all and kind of tell you everything. Like when I kind of gave the brief for this setup,
Is that
I
his
wanted
TV?
everything to be practical. Everything
yeah,
had
it
to have
is.
a purpose. A little cosmetic, you know, and I wanted to also be creative. I wanted to feel like a room that I walk into and want to make content. I like to think we've achieved that. So let's start over here. This is kind of like my, you know, coffee table, chill area. This is where I catch up with some of the staff, go over production meetings and whatnot. Moving on from the table, over here we have our massive TV. This is actually where I get bullied because I'll sit here and Lannon will pretty much critique my video and then make me feel like a piece of but yeah,
As
you
it
know,
should
I
be.
love having Lan upstairs. He gives me the feedback, and he doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold back. And you know, hopefully we're making better videos because of it. And then we've got the console lineup. Obviously, we've got all the big hitters here: PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch probably actually gets the most playtime on this TV. And then we've got a Asus wireless router. Asus has been a great partner in supplying a lot of the equipment for the office. And like I said, just like the computers, which you're about to see very soon, they've also helped us out with our wireless network as well, which is great for powering up our content here at the office. Gotta have some vegetation in the office, and this is my plant. It doesn't have a name, so if anyone in the comments wants to name my plant, feel free. Hopefully you guys can keep me in check to make sure that I am watering my plant because I don't want it to die. Well, that's the casual chill side of the office. Now we've got where the content happens, and there's a lot to break down. Now, before I show you the rest of the office tour, here's what a couple other YouTubers had to say about it before it was fully done.
Oh, damn.
So much content.
They've been working hard.
Damn, this makes my office look like shit.
This wall is cool.
It's very bright. It looks powered up.
This is so extra lucky.
I don't have any of this technology. This is weird. I feel like I'm a brokey. Like
I feel like a
Let's go straight
brokey.
to the actual office. So, obviously, first off, we have a
Damn, dude.
massive
I need to get.
desk.
This is where I want to be at. I want some like arms for my monitors so they're clipped on.
Like this thing
And a
is
better-
huge, lots of space for
better arm wouldn't be
activities,
bad.
and there's a lot of activities happening.
Our arms a little
This
like
is a Zen Space
janky.
desk. This is actually a custom one. They do obviously the standing desk stuff, which is great. Standing desk setup is like one of my top tips for any content creators. It's hard.
Did that whole platform just rotate, or am I fucking tripping?
So,
You got like that with
obviously,
one
first off, we
monitor.
have a
With one monitor.
massive
I'd like to get one
desk.
for just
Like,
chat.
this
Would be
thing is
sick.
Huge, lots of space for activities, and there's a lot of activities happening. This is a Zen Space desk. This is actually a custom one. They do obviously
Watch it. This thing. Look, it's a platform. That fucking thing rotates.
the standing desk stuff, which is great. Standing desk setup is like
does
one of my
rotate. That's
top
fucking
tips
sick.
for any content creators. It's hard to ignore, but yes.
Like if you want this backdrop, you're good. If you want to get the other backdrop,
Asus again for
you know what I
making
mean?
it
That's kind
happen.
of sick.
Two VG27s here and two PG259 monitors, just like.
Like, what do you use this monitor for? You know what I mean? Like, you got this. What do you use this for? Wait, that's a chat. Maybe like messages, Discord.
The computers, I've been using these monitors for the last 2 months. Great image quality, great response time. Nothing much else you can really ask for. We are dealing with a 2 PC setup here, and essentially what that means is this is one PC, and this is my other PC. Gaming PC, streaming PC. And what it does is when I'm recording, it allows me to have a split kind of computer taking up that processing power to record it. And so that way I get better frames while playing. Problem is I still suck. Sometimes, I don't know. I'm getting better, I think. I don't know. Now let's jump into the computers that are actually powering this thing. So this is one
It's a
of
sick
two.
case.
And again, thank you to Asus for making this possible. This thing is an absolute beast. Jumping into the specs, you can probably see it there.
The
with
Republic of
rainbow LEDs
Gamers?
on it.
What
That
the fuck?
is my graphics card, an RTX 4090. Obviously, the best graphics card available right now. The beast motherboard inside here is the ROG Z790 Hero, and that motherboard is needed because it is running the i9 13900K, which is one of the latest CPUs from Intel. This is a beast, and it has my logo. Here's a list of the other specs inside the PC as well, but again, this is only just one of two. And for those interested, here's the second PC stats as well. Not as impressive, but they're still very good. I think everyone will be mad at me for saying they're not impressive.
It's crazy that people don't like. I expect these guys to have like,
for the setup,
you know what I mean? Like I expect these guys to have like top of the line everything in their PCs on both PCs or even just the one PC. I guess the proof is in the pudding.
The PC is like the be all end all, and to have Asus as a partner to help us out with these ones today has been incredible. If you guys want to check them out, link in the description. Next part of the setup, a crucial part of the setup is the chair. Now, this
same thing
is
except
a
for more
Herman
RAM.
Miller chair, and I gotta tell you guys,
I keep telling everybody, Herman Miller is the chair to go to, dude. If I ever buy a chair, I'm going Herman Miller. I'm not gonna go Secret Labs.
A good chair.
Even though the Secret Labs are really pretty.
Are the best chairs. I always tell every content creator, get a Herman Miller. Herman Miller, please sponsor me. I have been doing this. I've been telling everybody to get one. Back here into the setup, I've got my Beacon mixer over here that allows me to mix all the audio. And normally people use a Go XLR. I did used to use a Go XLR, but there's a lot of bugs with it. This is the latest tech that
what bugs? It works fine for me.
My setup.
Sometimes, most of the time.
Thank you, Squawk. Absolute goat for helping.
I did just have to redo my audio because it was like clipping real short on my conversations.
You know, kind of change my volumes on the fly for me and the audience as well. Next up, we have the Stream Deck. There's a few Elgato pieces that we use for our setup. This is really nice. Allows me to control all the lights in my room, and of course allows me to change the vibes on it, make it bright, make it not bright. I can change the color, but I can do it with Siri as well. Also allows me to turn on my lights for my videos. So these are the 3 Elgato stream lights, which a big thank you to Elgato for sending me as well. Can control all of my OBS settings, and this one up here, this one's kind of funny. This one is Fortnite up, and it's 1-to-1. I swear to God, this tells me before the guys on Twitter tell me. Diving into the peripherals, we of course have our Rig headset. This is the newly released 900. Now I've been using this one for the last couple months. Absolutely love it. This is my charging dock station.
I've been thinking about switching off of the fucking headphones like this because you get the dent in your head, and I really don't want to get gamer dent.
Nice. It's so nice to game without having wires like connected to your head. Like it is a W, and it's been great working with Nacon and Rig. They're obviously, you know, they're on the jersey, guys. Diving into the mouse and keyboard, I have my G Pro Superlight. Highly recommend this. I am trying a few different, you know, mouses right now to see what I like because I haven't changed off of this in a few years, but I'm very used to it. Love this mouse. Next up, this one's actually new
bro,
for
that
me.
gamer dent's there.
This is the SteelSeries Apex keyboard.
I'd be using another keyboard.
Real name.
This is my gaming mouse.
Not sponsored.
A gaming keyboard.
These two. Now, a lot of Fortnite pros actually use this keyboard, and I'm trying to get better, so I ordered it. Hasn't changed much, not gonna lie. But it does allow you to customize the actuation pressure of the keys via software, which is cool. So I can make my edit key more sensitive so I can press lighter on it so I can edit faster. Haven't messed around with too much of the tech on it, but it is a pretty nice keyboard. Now the mouse and keyboard I obviously use for Fortnite, but when we're playing another game like Rocket League or Fall Guys, got my Nacon controller right here. Maybe one day power Nacon controllers, maybe one day. But yeah, really nice controller. It has buttons on the back, which isn't too crazy, but they've actually got buttons on the grip as well.
Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Like really nice. Jumping into the audio visual of the setup, we have our Shure SM7B, which connects all the way into a Wave XLR from Elgato. So that's my mixer for the microphone itself. We tested a few different things at first with this setup and microphone, and kind of just landed back with Shure SM7B. That linked up with a mixer is you're good to go. Camera-wise, we're rocking a Sony a7 III, and the lens is a
24-70 GM 2.8. It's a really good lens.
A really good lens.
A really good lens.
Of your audio. Look, I'm not.
No. Without even words at the end.
Cool little Charizard.
You have it already.
Charizard, but more than Charizard, we do love.
Shut the
Red
fuck.
Bull.
I better not, dude.
Seen that in the background already. Nice little neon sign. Got some fresh Red Bull on deck when we're grinding some Fort. It's great to have a lot of amazing partners here at the office, and yeah, love everything.
I actually move mine around, so I'm pretty sure I don't.
Later this year
I probably have like a whole fucking part of my head where it's just lowered.
And then over here, we have a green screen. Well, the cool thing about this setup, and it is very extra, but This whole thing, you may have noticed, it's on a platform. This whole setup here on this platform can pivot on 360 degrees. It kind of works like this. So you can actually, if you jump off, you can actually like rotate it, and I can switch the background. So now I can face the door, and they'll be like, who's coming through the door? I don't know who's coming through the door. She said the other setups need to face the door.
This might be the most unnecessary feature I've ever seen in a setup. So you can do 360s as you hit 360 no scopes in Fortnite or something. It's kind of cool though. I'm definitely not jealous.
If you watch Sidemen Among Us, you may have noticed that was a camera up in the corner over there. And then Lannon used it to find out if I was imposter. Should have moved the desk around. That would have got him good. And that is the full studio tour. Now, before we wrap it up,
I want to get DT770 headphones.
Budding content creators out there.
Yeah, I see it, bro. You're right. He does have it. Shut the fuck up, Cryptic.
To create content. When I first started off making YouTube videos 10 years ago, I had the crummiest PC that could barely play Minecraft that I got from working shifts at Kohl's. And you know, then building my way up from there and working with companies to actually build a cool setup like this. This is definitely very extra, but for me and my priorities of what I want.
This is very fucking extra, but it is sick, dude. The whole pivot thing is